Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is our playthrough of Cthulhu Death May Die. The game we're playing is Blasphemous Alchemy Season 1, Episode 1. This is turn 6. Quick recap of the last turn. Morgan is fighting against the Star Spawn. Lizzie is up against a Byakhee. They are both damaged and somewhat stressed, so let's get on to turn 6 and let's see how they do. Before we move on, just wanted to call out Genealogy of Cthulhu by August Moldenhauer. It'd be great if you guys could check that out in our Patreon below. And by the way, if you see me, it's my first playthrough of Cthulhu Death May Die. I really like this game a lot. I think it's really cool, dynamic. Enjoyed painting the figures, so if you want to check out my figure paint through, you can check that out. Here's my Cthulhu that I did. You can also check out the rest of the series if you're coming into this video out of sequence. I've got the startup and the first 5 turns, so you can check those out. And also leave a comment below, what game would you like me to play next? Would really like to get back to Eldritch Horror, play another playthrough of Eldritch Horror. Obviously going to work my way through these seasons, so maybe you can give me an idea of which characters you think are good for Season 2, Episode 2. That would be awesome. And looking forward to hearing from you. Okay, so turn 6. We'll move the Mythos deck to Borden and her 3 actions. So she is not in a safe space, so I believe she will attack this Byakhee first. So let's hope for her to have when she runs, she may sneak once. One enemy doesn't follow her. So that's what she is exactly going to do. So she will run. She will run to here. No, she doesn't need to rest. I think she's going to fight this Byakhee. She's going to fight the Byakhee. She can run and move 1 additional space, but if she goes out in this hall, this guy will follow her. So she really has nowhere to run to. So I think she'll just fight this guy. So it's a 3. Let's see if she can get a 3. She's got some stress left, so let's check out her roll. Okay, so she gets 2. I think she'll take a stress and try to get all 3. And she'll take 1 more stress and try to get all 3. Oh, okay, so actually she doesn't need to take the additional stress. She has when attacking, you may deal 1 additional wound to your target when there are no other enemies in the space. So she can stay with that. She stays with her stress. She deals 3 to the Byakhee, kills him. And now she has the ability to should she run? Yeah, she will run. She can run. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe she'll just run 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. She'll run 3, and she will. When you run, you may sneak once. 1 enemy doesn't follow you, so this enemy will not follow her, and she will rest here and gain back her stress. So that's the end of her action phase. Then she will, I think her goal is to get to this lab in the back. So she can go to that lab. So her action phase is completed. Next, she will draw her Mythos card. Mythos card says, things that should not be. If Cthulhu is on the board, each investigator loses 1 sanity. If Cthulhu is on the track, each investigator takes 2 stress. For every stress you cannot take 1 wound instead. So he is on the track. So each of us take 1 stress. So Lizzie takes 2 stress. Morgan takes 2 stress for this one. Okay, so this is a thing that should not be. So that is a horrible Mythos card, but relatively recoverable. So Lizzie is in a safe space, and now she can take her discovery card. And now we are into the beaker. She can claim this with 2 stress, so she's fully stressed. But she now can target any creature in a lab or any creature in an adjacent space. So this creature and this creature can each take 1 damage from the 1 fire. So this one has 3 now, and this one has 1 now. So yeah, that's 1. Oh, there's 1 fire. That's a portal. Okay, so 1 damage each. So this one only needs 1 more damage. So, and then she can discard this up to no good. So she uses the beaker. She casts damage across. That was a great win for Lizzie. Borden. Next one is safe space, draw a discover card. And now end of turn effects. There are no fire in the room. There is a... Oh wait, so when she ran through this fire actually does catch onto her. So that's one thing, that fire catches to her. And she has to roll 1 dice per fire on her. Not this fire stays here, she actually takes a fire with her. So this does get resolved. So the rule is roll 1 dice per fire on you. So when she ran through this, the monster stayed, but she did catch some fire on her. So she needs to roll 1 die, and she's able to put the fire out, so we can discard that. And we check the Mythos. There's no movement for Cthulhu, and that is the end of Borden's turn. It's a little bit confusing, guys. Sorry about that. I'm just kind of catching up on things. Okay, so now it is moving the Mythos deck over to Morgan. Morgan has to basically attack, so he's going to make a roll against the enemy in his space. So he will do 1 attack. He has the additional to have 1 free reroll when attacking, and he can move 1 additional space. So let's let him do his reroll. One free reroll when attacked or rolling for fire. Oh, that's when attacked, not when attacking. So he's just going to roll these. He gets these 2. I will have him... okay, he just gets 2 damage. That's fine. So he does 2 damage. And that brings up to 4 damage. I'll put a 3 and a 1 here. And then he will take 1 more action to do another attack. So his next attack... He can't heal, he can't rest, so he's got to try to do this now. So he gets 3. So that is the last 3, and the star spawn is killed. So luckily for Morgan, he was able to kill the star spawn before the star spawn could attack him. So now we have to draw a Mythos card for Morgan. And wait, so he just did the attack 2 times, right? So I think he will do a rest now. So he will heal, and now he will draw the Mythos card. That was his 3rd. The Sleeper awakens. If there are 2 or more Relie spaces adjacent to each other, at the end of the turn, advance Cthulhu on the track as if there were 3. Okay. So we're going to advance Cthulhu on the track as if there were 3. At the end of the turn. Okay, so that's at the very end we will resolve that. So that's the end of that. Draw Mythos card, resolve special effects. Investigator flight, he is able to investigate. And he gets bleach. You may discard this card and the ammonia card to deal 6 wounds to all figures, either in your space or an adjacent space. Or he can get Jerome, the assistant janitor. So he has to take 1 stress because he has a guilty conscience. So I'm going to get the janitor, the assistant janitor, and I'll take 2 more stress to claim him. 1, 2. And now I have the assistant janitor. And the assistant janitor, while I have him, I gain 1 level in stealth. So I'm going to gain 1 level in stealth. I don't have stealth, so I can't gain him. No. Okay, so let's see again. Bleach. Okay, I'll just claim 1 stress to claim the bleach. So I can use the bleach later. I'm just going to claim it here, and then I will use it later. So I've already paid for it. I can just use it at a later time. Having said that, though, I could just use it now. No, it's 6 wounds. I'm gonna save that for when we need it. So I think that bleach is a powerful one to hold on to. So let me claim that later. That is the end of Morgan's discovery phase. So now the end of turn effect that gets resolved here is the Sleeper awakens. The sleeper has awakened. And we will shuffle these back into the deck. And Cthulhu will advance 1. So Mythos deck gets reshuffled with the discards. And Cthulhu advances 1. When Cthulhu advances, put a Aurelia token on your space. So there's already 1 here. If it's already there, put it on the nearest space that doesn't have 1. So we'll move this here. Summon a cultist on each Aurelia space. So now we've got 3 cultists added to the board. And move the star spawn 1 space toward you. If he is not on the board, summon him in the blue gate. So now a new star spawn has been summoned at the blue gate. So this is horrific game. Wow, this is a cool setup. Okay, looks like that is the end of the turn. Please like or subscribe. Leave a comment if you have some suggestion, or let me know how the game's going, and then we can see you in the next turn. You click the link up in the corner. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.